Welcome, friends. Welcome back to the kitchen. Welcome back to, I guess, another version of what was on sale at the grocery store today. I'm filming this on January 2nd. So the big sort of Christmas, New Year's thing has just gone by. The grocery store has opened for the first day after the big holiday. Manager specials all over the place for all of those things that they had stocked up on for the holiday season. And so I walk in, and the first thing I see is all the fresh pasta is on sale, 30% off. So I bought a couple of packages of it. Not something I would normally buy, but it's something that, you know, at 30% off, it's a deal. I can freeze it. So I've already portioned some of these packages out and frozen them. We're going to have this one tonight. It is mozzarella and sun-dried tomato. And so I see that, put them in my basket, and I start thinking about what can I build a sauce around? Like, what can I use for a sauce? What have I already got at home? And what else am I going to see through the store on sale? Right after that, they had a big bunker of pecorino, grana padano, and some other hard cheeses that, again, 30 to 50% off, depending on which one you chose. I like pecorino, so I bought some pecorino, 50% off, and I've grated that out. So now I'm thinking it's a cream sauce. In the dairy case, whipping cream was on sale because after Christmas, they don't sell much whipping cream. So it was all on sale, and I figured, okay, back at home, I already have the other ingredients. I've got some sun-dried tomatoes that I can pair in the sauce with the sun-dried tomatoes in this pasta. Picked up some of the misshapen mushrooms. They're really inexpensive. And so the first thing I'm doing is I just want to fry these mushrooms off, get them nice, deep, dark, and golden, and drive off most of the moisture. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So I'm going to take these mushrooms and set them aside. Put the pan back on the heat, and I've got some chopped up bacon. Bacon was on sale too. It was a really good day to go to the grocery store. Everything was on sale except for the hams and the turkeys. They'll probably hang on to the hams and the turkeys for a little bit longer. Maybe next week they'll go on sale. So I bought a couple of pounds of bacon. And I usually take a pound of bacon, portion it out into 4 portions, wrap it up, and freeze it. Keeps forever in the freezer almost. And it's a staple. And this type of cooking works if you have a picture in your mind of the staples that you have in your cupboard, your fridge, your freezer before you go to the grocery store. I knew that I could build a sauce because I have most of the other things that I would need. I have a little bit of onion. I have some sun-dried tomatoes packed in oil, always in the back of the fridge. I have some peperoncini. It's a hot sauce. I'm going to put a little bit of that in at the end. And I know a method to build sort of this creamy, cheesy sauce. So the bacon is, I'd say, halfway cooked. I'm going to put in a minced onion. And I minced it really fine, mostly because I just want the flavor. I don't want big pieces of onion in this sauce. At this point, I'm going to put the mushrooms back in. And we'll just keep frying that. Okay, so this is coming together really nicely. You could put in some garlic if you have garlic or you want garlic in it. I didn't feel like putting any in tonight. I'm going to use some thyme and some black pepper. Now, of course, you could use other herbs or spices if you like. Really, it comes down to your flavor profile and what you're looking for. Also comes down to what the filling is. I mean, some things aren't going to go with the filling that I have there today. So I'm being very careful with that. Now, this looks good. I'm going to deglaze the pan with a little bit of wine, and I'm using the good stuff under a screw top. You don't have to use wine. You definitely don't have to use wine. You could use a little bit of stock and some vinegar. You could use a little bit of water and some vinegar. You could use some apple juice and vinegar. Just want to have a little bit of acid, and you want to have some liquid to scrape up what's on the bottom of the pot. Get that fond. Okay, to that, I've got some chopped up sun-dried tomatoes. Put those in. We'll just let that bubble away and reduce down. Now, I'm going to add in some of this peperoncini. And this is chopped hot chili peppers in oil. Just adds a little bit of a kick. You could put in hot pepper flakes if that's what you have. You could not put this in at all if you don't like things that are hot and spicy. I'm not going to make this hot and spicy, but it is just going to have a little bit of kick. Okay, now the pot of boiling water. Boiling, it's hot, it's salted. Because at this point, the sauce comes together really quickly. So in goes the pasta. About half. Okay, and then into this pan, going in with some cream. And we'll just stir that together and let it simmer just a little bit to thicken. And at this point, I'm going to melt in the grated cheese. So we'll just get that in there. The pasta is almost ready. It doesn't take long. Stir this in. That will also help to thicken the sauce. And then once we put the pasta in with a little bit of the starchy water, that'll thicken it right up. Okay, I'm going to say that pasta is done. So I'll get it out of the water and into the sauce. And I'll just stir, coat, and finish that sauce. Okay, I think this is looking good. We'll plate this up. Look at that. Okay.
Woohoo!
Hey, Jules.
Hey, friends. Hey, Glen. I arrived just in time.
A little bit of cheese on top.
Always a little extra cheese. Glen always likes a little extra cheese.
I like a little extra cheese.
Let me get some forks. You just pulled this out of that pan, didn't you?
I did.
How hot is this going to be?
It's going to be hot.
Whew. Maybe I'll just try a little sauce. Okay, I'm waiting. I can tell by the look on his face. I'll try the sauce. I feel like I can manage that.
It's hot.
Level. That's pretty good.
A lot of flavor in that sauce.
And there's lots of texture. Like, it's not just sauce. There's like little bits of mushrooms and bacon and stuff.
Okay, so this comes together really quickly. And if you don't have an onion, but you've got a shallot, put in a shallot. If you wanted to put garlic in, put some garlic in. If you don't have sun-dried tomatoes, don't put them in. I put them in because there's sun-dried tomatoes in the pasta.
Okay, yep.
Right, so it all sort of kind of works together. It's really flexible. Use what you've got in your pantry. Know what you've got in your pantry, and then just pick up some other things and throw it together. This is a really quick, easy weeknight meal that's going to be great for lunch tomorrow.
You could probably even throw some spinach or something on top as a last-minute add-in.
Spinach would be great. I had to restrain myself from putting peas in it.
Oh, I like peas.
Because I like peas in any sort of cream sauce with pasta. Peas, broccoli,
Yeah.
really
whatever.
good. So, shop the sales. Get a deal. Put some good food on your table for cheap. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.